Well, let's talk about spring training. What was your impressions of camp this year?
I got a lot out of it. Throwing a new pitch now, throwing a sinker, so it'll be a really good pitch to throw to righties. It was really good. Learned a lot. Got to do big league camp again. Got to Stephen Matz was really cool. Sonny learned a lot, just like seeing what his routine was. So it was really cool.
How did you decide to develop that pitch?
It was kind of like the front office. Matt Pierpont, our new pitching coordinator, he thought it'd be a really good idea to throw it, and I threw it in a bullpen and kind of picked it up right away.
Did you notice any changes in camp this year with the new farm director in charge of things, or did things change much?
There's a lot of changes, a lot of new faces. I got to go to spring training real early. I went there, I think, January 26th. So I was there for 2 months and got to meet all the new faces. I really like what the Cardinals are doing. We're heading towards the right direction, and with the pitching side, it's really good.
How have they changed your guys' approaches at all?
We're just making plans. Like we have a thing called Plan A, and we're just basically pitching through our strengths and trusting our stuff and looking at heat maps and just trying to make the best version of yourself and maximize your potential.
The big talk this offseason was about how coach or manager Ollie Momar said that it's about letting the kids play, and you can be a part of this wave of the young players that are coming in. How exciting is it to be in an organization like that?
Yeah, during big league camp, they were saying youngry, youth and hungry. So that was what Victor Scott said. So, I just want to help out the team and win. If they need me, I'll be ready to take the ball every 5 days or whatever role they need me. Just really excited. Cardinals are, they went 3-0 and swept the Twins this week. So I think they're gonna be pretty good this year.
So you mentioned getting to spring training early. Where did you spend the offseason before that?
I was back at home, back in California. I got to train in Irvine, spent a lot of time in Newport and back home in Fullerton. So it was really good off season. Went to Italy, first time being in Europe, so that was really cool. They have really good pizza, pasta. I love Italy. I just like watching old mafia movies like The Godfather and.
What's your favorite one?
The Godfather. Can't go wrong with that. I like The Sopranos too, even though that's not Italy, but I don't know. I really like mafia stuff.
So was it all a trip for pleasure, or did you do some work over there?
It was right after the season, so I kind of take 2-3 weeks off, don't do anything, just relax, chill out. So got to vacation for the first time in a while.
Nice. Who'd you work?
You ever try to channel any of that mafia mentality in the way you work on the mound?
I think I'm gonna start doing that this year. My teammates, they're my family. You know how the mafia rolls, and I'm gonna have their back. So.
Speaking of mentality, a lot of it is mental when you're out there on the mound. How far have you come, would you believe, in this organization from the middle side of things? Maybe you're having a bad inning, but you get out of it and things like that.
Yeah, it's something I worked on a lot this last year. I had a struggle for the first month and a half and finished the season really strong, but I think that was really with my mental. My physical, my pitching, my pitches are really good, but mental is really important, and I kind of just, something bad happens, worry about the next pitch. That was what I really been working on and still working on.
Max, a lot of, especially baseball, there's such a grind to it. The season, for all the work that you guys do that we don't see or even the fans don't see. At some point in the last couple of years, did you just figure out you had to dedicate yourself to that? And at what point did you kind of start seeing the fruits of all that grind start to pay off?
Yeah, you gotta. It's a grind. The minor leagues is a grind. Traveling in this league's really tough. We have 16-hour bus rides to Corpus Christi, so fans don't really count. They don't think about that, but it's tough. Just put in the good work. We all want to make it to the big leagues, and that's my goal. So if I keep grinding, I don't want to leave anything behind regret. So I just want to give it my all, and don't want to be that one guy that's darn man, I could have done this, and I could have been in the big league. So I want to give it 100%.
You talk about those long bus rides, it's not solitary because you're with your teammates, but the mind's a pretty solitary place. So when you were going through a rough patch last year, how'd you kind of talk your way or think your way through it to stay positive?
When I was struggling the first month and a half, I was kind of in my head just thinking about baseball, and kind of after one start, I think it was here against Midland, I was just like, you know what, let's just restart this season. Who cares? And kind of just had different hobbies. I was just just watching me pitch, and just baseball is my whole life. So I kind of got more did more activities, did more hobbies, get out of the apartment, get out of the hotel, and just think about other stuff than baseball.
What's a big hobby you picked up?
I like pickleball, I like golf. I've been really grinding some pool, billiards. So I've been playing a lot of pool. My Airbnb in Florida, we had a pool table, so I'm pretty good at pool now, I'm not going to lie.
Well, since I'm a pool player, I might have to do a special on that one.
Yeah, for sure.